Obviously, I suppose a big off season on a number of fronts. How ready are you just play footy now?
Yeah, very ready, mate. It was great on the weekend to pull the jersey on and run out there. I haven't played football for a while with the shoulder echo last year as well. So, after a few changes and a really good off-season and pre-season from the boys, it was great to get out there and really put 100% of my focus into the footy.
Can you talk us through the difficult question of how tough this pre-season's been for you?
Hey, I think more so than anything, it's just been exciting to come in and have the new staff that we've got on board now, and the expertise that they've all brought individually and then collectively as a group. They've worked really well together from day one, and it's been a big feature from day one. We've been able to see that they really want to do things together, and that if we bought into it from a team point of view, that they're definitely going to bring improvements to our game, which in turn is going to bring results for the club and for the team.
Adam, it's the elephant in the room. I must ask you the incident that's been well publicised. Can you give us your thoughts on what you think and how it unfolded?
I think the club's dealt with that, and it's a private matter, and I'd out of all due respect to everyone involved in that, I'd like to keep it that way. And like I said, it was addressed in the statement released by the club.
Did you get at all damage the pre-season for the club, though?
Sorry?
Do you think the headlines may have damaged the pre-season for the club?
I think we've all got a really good focus on round one right now, and everyone turned up to the trial game in really good stead, really clear on how we wanted to play and how we want to look as a team. And I feel as though that's the same moving forward for round one in Newcastle.
And I understand you don't want to talk about that incident, that's fair enough, but did you have yet to address the Bulldogs playing group or anything like that and talk to them about, any of that stuff?
Like I said, around that whole incident, it's a private matter, and I won't delve into that. I dealt with it how I saw fit with my teammates early on in the piece, and we've been able to put all of our focus into playing footy together and supporting each other as a team moving forward.
Adam, can you just tell us how are you?
Yeah, like I said, it was great on the weekend to be able to put 100% of my focus into that 80-minute performance. I was really excited leading game week, and I'm just doing my best to stay focused and stay in the now and worry about what comes next for me. With the footy, it's been a long journey back from my injury, and I'm really looking forward to playing my best football in 2021, and it was really good to be able to focus on that. Like I said, it was I'm in a good space around that.
Adam, you're talking about focus and wanting to be in a good headspace. Did the incident a couple of weeks ago, as you say, you don't want to talk about it, but did that affect you at all, mentally?
I think I'm really lucky that I've got a really supportive club, really supportive teammates, and a good supportive system around me that I was able to focus on, what I'm here to do and the job that I'm here to do for this club. And I'm a Bulldogs man through and through, and I love this place. So if I can keep that at the forefront of my mind, that's going to remain my focus moving forward.
And have you make any changes off the field or anything like that?
I think my statement addressed those last week that was released.
How's your shoulder?
Yeah, it's really good. Pulled up good from the game. It was didn't get much sleep after. Just sort of kept waking up on it. But for me, that was a good thing. It meant I'd played a game of footy, and I was really happy to get through it. And now it's just about staying on top of that, the prehab around it. It's a long season, and I think you go into these things feeling great every year. So it's just about maintaining that and keeping on top of your body to make sure you can you're durable for all 30 rounds, hopefully, for us this year.
Were you wary of it at all when you were playing?
No, I wasn't. I was sort of lucky that once I'd started pre-season around that Christmas period, I'd got a really good load through it. I had a couple of niggles along the way. I tore my bicep on that side, and then I actually tore my calf as well in the pre-season. So, once I tore my calf, it gave me a really good period there where, although I wasn't out there on the field with the boys, I could put a big focus on my shoulder and make sure it was strong and ready to go. And I'm feeling really confident in it right now. Yeah.
How's the place changed under those, mate?
I think it's going to be really hard to change this place. I think it's been around for a very long time. It's a very proud club, and we're community-driven and fan-driven because of the great support that we do receive as a club. But Baz has definitely come in and added to, certainly added to the expertise. He's added to the professionalism, and I think, no matter who the coach was, the change that happened was going to bring excitement for us boys that have been here for a while. I think Baz has brought some great staff along with him. He's made some really good signings, and I think every decision that he's made so far, collectively the team, particularly the senior playing group, we've been really excited about and supportive of, and he's been open and honest with us from day one, and I think we're really buying into that, and I think we're starting to create a good relationship together.
There's a lot of new faces. What's it like for someone who's been here for a long time? And you're obviously one of the leaders of the I suppose, the incumbent Bulldogs players.
Yeah, I think in the trial on the weekend, there was actually 50% of the team was new, so it was hard because you're playing against a team like the Sharks that have been together for, the core of that group have been together for 4 or 5 years or so, and that was, I reckon it was sort of evident at the beginning of the trial, but as we went on, we got better as a team, and now that we've had a taste of playing under a bit of pressure together, I think it's going to be better for us moving into round one, certainly. But the fresh faces, they've come in and they've been parts of good systems for a while as well. So it's not like we're bringing kids up from lower grades that haven't had a taste, haven't played against men before. I think there's a few players that are in the squad now that are primed for first grade, and they're ready to be week in, week out first graders for this club.
What have you liked or seen in Kyle that gives you hope for the season? Obviously a lot of pressure around any half that comes to a club.
Yeah, he's been really confident. He's owned, the move from the Roosters. He hasn't shied away from any of that. He's fronted up when he's needed to, and he's really just bought in, and he's taken a lot of accountability for the way that we've trained and particularly how our attacks looked over the pre-season. He's a lot tougher than I thought. He gets in, and as a back rower, that's all you can ask of your halves. I'm really excited to play with him, mate.
He was pretty heavily targeted the other Cronulla players the other night. Do you guys need to get in and protect your forwards? Need to get in and protect him or help him?
I think anyone that's going to be an on-ball half in the comp this year, particularly with how fast it's going to be, teams are going to try and send as much traffic as they can at those players. And you know what? I think you just have to, and you've got to take a bit of pride in your forwards and in your pack that you're not going to let people target. It's going to be hard to target those players because when the coin flips and we've got the footy, we want him to be fresh and we want him to be on the front foot. And the ways that you control that is by making sure you get your even share of possession, you complete, and you defend well as a group, as a unit.
Adam, if Kyle and protect him always protect your halves, but the fact that he's new, do you feel that you want to let him know that you've got his back?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a lot of growth that can be done amongst our squad at the moment when it comes to playing with each other and learning each other's strengths and playing as a team. And I think part of that is knowing that you can trust you, particularly as a half. If I was playing half, I'd want to know that I could trust my back rower and that he was going to turn up when the tough stuff was ready, and that's going to do a full circle, and you'll get the rewards later on. And Flano's certainly aware that I'm going to be looking after him out in the field. I think a lot of the boys are going to. It's your halfback. It's the way that the game's been for a very long time.
You take a bit of personal pride in trying to protect your half.
Yeah, I think you do. I think it's someone that hopefully you're going to play next to for a long time, and I want him or on my side on the weekend, Brendan Wakeham, I want them to enjoy playing outside you as well. You want them each week to look forward to playing with you and have that confidence in you that they're going to be able to be protected, they're going to be able to get on the front foot, and that we're going to have a good partnership together.